What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of ForneverWorld. In today's episode, we've got some stories to talk about. Now, before we jump into the episode, to be honest with you, it's been really heavy on my conscience lately. For starters, rest in peace, DMX. Most of you may know he recently passed. That's been really heavy on my heart. And just moments ago, before I put on this camera and whatnot, we lost Black Rob. Rest in peace to Black Rob. In case you're unfamiliar, he was a very huge hip-hop star back in the day. He did songs like Whoa, you know that song, like Whoa, like Whoa, like yeah, R.I.P. to him. It's sad because we just heard that he was doing real bad not that long ago, and then he passed away. So my condolences, my prayers out to both of their families. And yeah, 2021 honestly has been looking like 2020 in disguise to a certain degree. So it's unfortunate, but again, my heart goes out to them. And yeah, it's been a tough week. With that being said, we got some stories to talk about. For starters, we got a full-blown trailer for the 7 Deadly Sins upcoming film. We're going to talk a little bit about that one. We got something really interesting going on with Bleach, in particular a Bleach game coming to consoles, but it's kind of not really what people would want at this particular point, considering it's been like a decade since we've had Bleach games on the consoles. So yeah, we'll get into all the details. Got an announcement regarding the Chainsaw anime. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be excited to hear about that one. Big news regarding something that's going down with the My Hero Academia art exhibition that, yeah, for the most part, I know a lot of people are like, why do I really care about the My Hero Academia art exhibition? Well, the amount of creators and the list of creators is going to blow your mind. You're going to be like, God damn! Now, the sales that came out recently for the manga is very, very telling, in particular for Black Clover and what the anime ending has done for the franchise. We're going to talk about it because it's very interesting to say the least. Alongside the top-selling manga of all magazines, again, or all publishing for that matter, Shueisha, Kodansha, Shogakukan. So we're going to talk about that. We got some upcoming Eden Zero / Fairy Tail news. In case people don't know, there's still Fairy Tail manga going. Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, which is basically Fairy Tail continuing, is still going. Again, we'll talk. We got unfortunate news for the author of Saiyuki and an update regarding the One Piece worldwide popularity poll. So we got a decent amount of stories for this episode. Without further ado, people, let's jump into another exciting episode of ForneverNews, the only news source that provides anything and everything anime and manga related. And we don't bore you, we get into it. Let's do it.
No matter how you feel, get it done. No matter how you feel, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
Okay, people, so first up, we got an announcement. We got a little bit of a trailer, actually a pretty lengthy trailer for the upcoming 7 Deadly Sins film. And well, let's read. It says, the 7 Deadly Sins Cursed by Light anime film trailer released. A full-length trailer for the upcoming film, The 7 Deadly Sins Cursed by Light, has been released. The movie is set to be the final film in the franchise and will be released in Japanese theaters July 2nd. Of course, produced by Studio Dean, which Studio Dean is the same people that did the last season and the current season of The 7 Deadly Sins. And from what I saw a little sneak peek of it, because to be honest with you, I still haven't seen how The 7 Deadly Sins ends exactly. So I'm waiting for the final season to wrap up and hit Netflix, so then I could just marathon straight through and see how it ends. But yeah, from the couple of things I've seen, it seems as though it's going to take place somewhere probably in the end of the 7 Deadly Sins, maybe after the story, but before whatever's happening with the spin-off series. Again, I'm really unfamiliar, so forgive me on how the 7 Deadly Sins ended. I kind of fell off of it, but I'm up to date with the anime, at the very least what's been released in North America. Either way, you guys seen some shots, and yeah, 7 Deadly Sins final movie. I haven't seen that much hype for it, to be honest with you. That's something that I'm not really surprised, because the anime's hype has died immensely ever since the last year's season or 2 years ago season. But yeah, I guess we'll wait and see what this film does, because again, it's going to be like the final entry and the last hurrah, if you could call it that, for the 7 Deadly Sins. Next up, we got a big update for My Hero Academia's art exhibition. Now, personally, 9 times out of 10, I'm not that big of a fan of, or I'm not that excited, shall I say, enthusiastic about these art exhibitions, because they're in Japan, and 9 times out of 10, we're never going to be able to see a lot of the stuff that comes out of there. However, this is something that I really hope they post pictures, videos, whatever, anybody that gets to visit, because this sounds like it's going to be insane. According to this, it says, My Hero Academia art exhibition will have major Jump creators involved. The upcoming My Hero Academia art exhibition set to open April 23rd, 2021. Oddly enough, the day we get to watch the Demon Slayer film in theaters over here in North America, has been confirmed to have work from other notable Jump authors, including Masashi Kishimoto from Naruto, Eiichiro Oda from One Piece, Taike Kubo from Bleach, Yuki Tabata from Black Clover, Gege Akutami from Jujutsu Kaisen, Daisuke Ashihara from World Trigger, Yasuki Tanaka from, honestly, I'm not familiar with this series, Kagijin, I'm really unfamiliar with that one. The exhibition will close June 27, 2021, but fam, the exhibition will close June 27, 2021, but fam, I am dying to see some of this stuff. Like, the creators of Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Black Clover, Jujutsu Kaisen, all of these creators getting involved doing pieces. I'm imagining maybe like fan art of the characters and things like that. I need this now. I really, really want to see this so bad. This sounds so freaking hype. Y'all know that I love art. Like, I'm a big, massive fan of art, high quality art, especially crossovers, all that stuff. So to hear this sounds like, why can't this be available over here? Why can't we have something like that over here in the States? Because that just sounds so hype. Well, hopefully somebody posts something around there because I want to see it. Moving forward, Chainsaw Man anime PV trailer to be revealed at MAPPA Stage 2021. Yes, people, some Chainsaw Man anime news is about friggin' time, right? Like, I've been waiting. I've been like, yo, MAPPA, you finished Jujutsu Kaisen. Where's the next hit? Because I'm calling it right now. Unless they botch the Chainsaw Man anime, which the only way I can see them botching it is either skipping stuff or using insane amounts of CGI. Chainsaw Man is going to be the next big one that everybody's not going to shut up about, probably even 10 times more, because the level of insanity that Chainsaw Man holds. But it says, Studio Mappa, the animation studio behind hit series such as Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan the final season, announced a while back that they were working on an anime adaptation of the Chainsaw Man manga. On June 27th, they will be hosting an event for their 10-year anniversary, Mappa Stage 2021, and reportedly a Chainsaw Man anime PV will premiere during the event. So June 27th, around that time, we'll be getting the first look at the Chainsaw Man anime, which if we're getting the first PV around there, I'm guessing that we're looking at a fall release for the anime, which kind of feels a ways off, but maybe by that point we'll have Chainsaw Man 2's manga, because I'm imagining they're going to want to have some manga volumes out of something new, so when the anime comes they could cross-promote it, things like that. And since we've already know that part 2 is coming, they'll probably have part 2 before then. It would be a terrible business decision not to have some type of Chainsaw Man 2 running by then, so that's just my opinion. But fam, I can't wait. June 27th, end of June, we will be having the first look at what could be one of the greatest anime, or what could be my favorite anime of all time. If they do this right, honestly, and I'm not overhyping, I'm just speaking straight up how I feel. If they execute this properly, which Mappa is one of the best, like, you know, there's not much other studios out there that it could be in better hands. If they execute this properly, this could very well be my favorite anime of all time. Not one of, this could take the top spot. That's how strongly I felt about Chainsaw Man. We gotta wait and see, but June 27th, we'll get the first peek at absolute greatness. Next up, it's a little sticky how I feel about this one, right? Because I think it's great news overall. Like, it's really awesome news. It's a good look. It's more promo for the series. But apparently, Bleach Brave Souls heads to the PS4. Now, Bleach Brave Souls is the mobile game that's been available, I want to say, in Japan since 2015 and the States since 2016 or somewhere along the lines of that. Basically, it's been around for quite a few years now. Very, very successful. Makes a lot of money. It's honestly my favorite gacha game in terms of, like, I played the living crap out of it. I want to say I've completed every story quest up until this point. Like, I don't think there's anything more for me to play, so I've kind of just had it on ice, waiting for new updates and whatnot. But yeah, let's read. Collab Inc. announced April 16th that the Bleach Brave Souls 3D mobile game, currently available on smartphones and PC, will be headed to the PS4 and available on the PlayStation Store in 2021. This will technically mark the first Bleach game to be released on a home console in a decade since 2011's Bleach Soul Resurrection for the PS3. According to Collab, Bleach Brave Souls is a long-selling title with over 55 million downloads that has been released in more than 148 countries and regions around the world, and will celebrate its 6th anniversary on Friday, July 23rd, 2021. So I'm guessing by July we'll have the game on home consoles and whatnot, or PlayStation. The official Bleach Brave Souls Discord server also opened on April 16th. I feel, again, like, yo, this is dope. This is a great move, more promo and this and that, but let's keep it real. How many of us really would just love another Bleach game? How much of us would really love that? Which I think that's possible, if it's not already in the works, because, you know, they've been working on the anime for a while now. We got it announced back, what, in 2020? I thought it would have been by like 2021 or end of 2020, but, like, you know, probably 2022. So maybe we still could get, maybe this is just a warm up, like, yo, let's get some familiarity to the Bleach franchise on home consoles. Or maybe this is Brave Souls knowing and thinking ahead of time, like, they're about to be putting out a Bleach game on home consoles. Let's get this on there, because at the end of the day, it'll be great cross promo and brand awareness. So start it now. So it could be that. Either way, I know most of us, I could speak for us when I say we want another Bleach game and we want it now. And Brave Souls being on the PS4 is dope and all. I can't wait for them to do, like, you know, whether it's a Storm-esque game, whether it's a Dragon Ball Fighters-esque game, whatever it is, I don't care. Give me a Muso game like Soul Resurrection. Just new Bleach game. 1,000-Year Blood War. Let's do it. Moving forward, we got an update on the One Piece worldwide popularity poll, which I think they need to release it already. They are like hyping the living shit out of this. It's just a popularity poll. Like, just being honest, like, I'm excited for it. I want to see the results. We've seen the preliminary results. Stop hyping it up already. Like, just put it out, because apparently One Piece worldwide popularity poll results are coming in May. Recently, Shonen Jump magazine hosted its first ever worldwide popularity poll for the One Piece series. The poll is conducted to see, of course, which series are the highest fan favorite. The results of the poll are set to be posted May 5th. So the Cinco de Mayo, we're going to be getting the One Piece popularity poll, which, again, just posted already. Like, we want to know. It's been a long while. It's just a popularity poll. Like, come on, fam. And I'm pretty sure, like, Luffy is probably going to continue to top the, you know, spot. Maybe Luffy, Zoro, Law, like, I forget what the original preliminary results were, but I don't see it changing much. Moving forward, we got a little update on some Eden Zero / Fairy Tail news coming. According to the weekly Shonen Jump magazine, I believe it's the unofficial account, they said that Eden Zero and Fairy Tail will get a surprising announcement, super amazing news, in weekly Shonen magazine around the end of April. So we're on the 17th now, so within the next 2 weeks, I'm guessing, we will have this big news. What could it be? Well, let's see. Eden Zero is already running. The anime is already running over there. It could be that they're both going to get anime, and what I mean by that is Eden Zero is going to get confirmed for the next season. Maybe it's doing so well. I heard it was trending the first episode, so maybe it's doing so well that they're already confirming Eden Zero's second season, and Fairy Tail is getting announced an anime for 100 Years Quest. I'm not sure how much chapters 100 Years Quest has at this point, so it could be that. It could be a crossover anime episode. Maybe they're going to do something, which I want to say they did something similar to that already. So I'm not really sure exactly what it could be, what the big news that's going to be Fairy Tail and Eden Zero related. Maybe another crossover chapter, maybe instead of it with Raid Master. It could be, imagine, yo, that would be insane if they did a Raid Master anime on top of all this, and then we have the three of them running at the same time. Maybe like Eden Zero, Fairy Tail, and then bam, Raid Master, all three. 100 Years Quest anime, Raid Master remake, and Eden Zero anime running. Hiromashima's pockets will be really, really filled at that point, but I could see it happening. At the end of the day, Hiromashima, as much as, you know, however you feel about his works, you cannot deny that he's becoming iconic right here before our eyes. Like, he has 3 hit series back to back, from Raid Master to Fairy Tail to now Eden Zero. Imagine having all 3 of them running with anime at the same time. Like, that's never been done before, and that would be absolutely insane, and I could see it happening. Shout outs to Hiromashima, one of the hardest working mangaka. However you feel about his works, that's your problem, because he's doing it up and he's running up them numbers. Okay, people, we got some unfortunate news for the creator of Saiyuki. Apparently, Kazuya Menekura posted on Twitter for the first time in almost 2 years, but unfortunately, it was to reveal that she has had continuing health issues. Saiyuki manga creator Kazuya Menekura posted on Twitter for the first time since June 2019 on Friday, and revealed in the series of posts that she has had to take a rest from doing illustration work because of pain in her lower back from spinal canal stenosis, a narrowing of the spinal canal, followed by a chain of physical trouble in addition to ongoing complications from the loss of part of her upper jawbone. She added that she could not hear from one ear for a period of time, and she has had 2 bone fractures in the past 2 years. Menekura added that she has had various other diseases and symptoms, including ones she had previously not heard of, like first bite syndrome. Menekura continued various treatments and was able to stabilize her conditions. She is having eye surgery on Saturday for her tear ducts. For a long time, one of her eyes had not been working well, which made it difficult to draw. Due to the new virus disease, it took a long time for her to get her surgery. Menekura added that she tested negative for the virus. Menekura ended her series of posts by saying she honestly still does not know if, after losing part of her upper jawbone 10 years ago, her decision to continue being a manga artist was the right one, but she will continue to devote herself to her recovery after her surgery on Saturday. And man, hearing all of this, prayers out, best wishes out, positive vibes out, all of that stuff to this creator. This sounds like a nightmare, and I hope that whatever company she was working with, they did the best that they could to at the very least help her financially, because I can only imagine what the medical bills is like for all of this that she's going through. I hate hearing this. I really hate hearing this, and I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to this creator. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, because this is terrible, terrible news. Everybody, please keep this creator in your prayers, because I can only imagine what this person is going through right now. Like, really, really forget about, you know, whether you love Saiyuki and you're mad that all these years you've been waiting for more or whatever it may be. None of that matters right now. This creator, keep this person at the very least in your heart. And yeah, damn, I'm so sorry you're going through this. Okay, people, so the next story I wanted to talk about was sales for manga. We got the next set of sales for the volumes from Jump. We got the top 10 of the week of just every magazine, every publisher in general. And, well, let's take a look for starters. In the second week, which we did talk about that there was a publication shortage, right? So the second week for a lot of these manga, some of them did better than their first week, which is insane, because My Hero Academia in its second week did 229,000 copies. Dr. Stone in its second week did 89,000 copies. Black Clover, it did in its first week 65,000, and its second week 76,000. So I'm only imagining what the first week's numbers would have been like if they didn't have that shortage. Sakamoto Days, I want to say it did the same amount of copies this week as it did its first week, 7,000. So it's at like 15,000 in 2 weeks, which isn't great. Yeah, taking a look, Sakamoto Days has sold an additional 7.4 thousand, which brings it to 15,000. Me and Roboko did about 6,000 more, bringing it to 12. Build King, extra 4. Yeah, that's horrible for Build King, and that's why, honestly, they probably got rid of it. But yeah, and I also seen, I believe, the sales as well for Hard Boiled Cop. They're getting that out of there, and it's such a shame, because I love the, you know, Beelzebub work from the creator of Beelzebub, and this is his most recent. But an extra 3,500, bringing its 2-week total of 65. That'll be the next to go. And again, I don't want it, because I love this author, but nobody really is rocking with that, unfortunately. But the big topic here, at the very least for me, aside from all of that stuff, is the fact that Black Clover's anime ending has seemingly transitioned wonderfully for the manga sales. Like, imagine if we didn't have that publication shortage for that first week, what those numbers would have been like. And just in general, doing 65,000 and then an increase of 76,000, like, this has been great for Black Clover. It's weird that it seems as though the anime ending for Black Clover has benefited the manga. Like, people actually said, oh, okay, they were so hardcore into the anime that they wanted to continue the adventures and just jumped into the manga, because the sales have been up. And I love to see it. Also, My Hero Academia, I want to say this is the best 2 weeks it's ever had. It's almost at 500,000 copies in 2 weeks. That is crazy. And imagine again if that shortage didn't happen. Like, shout outs to that. Of course, shout outs to Dr. Stone, doing great numbers as well. Almost 90 in its second week. Like, just fantastic. But I just can't get over the fact that the most hated newbie of the last generation, of this generation, and I call it newbie, but you know what I mean. Like, from that generation, it's actually a veteran now, is prospering with its anime coming to an end for now. That is wild, and salute to Black Clover, man. Like, we doing it, baby, we doing it. And here we have the top 10 selling manga of the week from any magazine. We'll go from the bottom up. Coming in at number 10, Jujutsu Kaisen 14, which that's been out for a while now, doing 65,000. Coming in at number 9, so Black Clover, the top 10 manga again at number 9, with again 76,000, so a total of 142,000. Dragon Ball Super still hanging in there, 6,000, a total of 150. Then moving on up, Dr. Stone, we already know. Then Jujutsu Kaisen has 3 volumes in the top 10. 2 and a fan book. The fan book doing another 90,000. Jujutsu Kaisen 0, 101,000. And then at the tippy top, number 1 and 2. Number 2 is that slime manga, Tensei Shitara Slime Datteiken, which I really got to get into it, because so many people keep telling me, yo, you missing out. Another 101,000. So I want to say last week it was number 1. This week it's number 2. And Academia shot up to number 1 with another 229, coming in at 474,000 copies in 2 weeks. This list is interesting. This list is very telling of where the market is at. Clearly, Jujutsu Kaisen has taken the spot of Demon Slayer of just dominating shit. Black Clover has been doing a nice job of keeping itself relevant enough to be in the top 10, which kudos to the series. And My Hero is showcasing, like, people are really rocking with it. Almost 500,000 copies in 2 weeks. That's amazing. I don't know if My Hero's ever done that well, but either way, shout outs to it. And yeah, people, that's the stories we have for today. I'm very curious what you guys think, though. For starters, the 7 Deadly Sins movie trailer. What do you think of the trailer? Are you excited for this film? Do you think it's going to be able to maybe cover some things that the manga didn't or the anime won't? The first Bleach game on consoles in a decade with Brave Souls hitting the PS4. Again, I repeat it one last time. I truly believe I can speak for all Bleach fans when I say we want, like, you know, a game for the next gen consoles, like a PS5 game of like some really insane shit. Bleach deserves it. Soul Resurrection was 2011. Let's go. Chainsaw Man anime PV, please. Oh my god, don't botch this one. June 27th. I mean, it's MAPPA, so I shouldn't have any doubts, but the CG is where I'm a little bit like, man, they could botch this with the CGI. I hope not. I hope not. Jump authors involved in the My Hero Academia exhibition, the art exhibition. I've never wanted to see an art exhibition as much as I want to see this one. Like, Naruto creator, Bleach creator, One Piece creator, Black Clover creator, Jujutsu, like, that is a lot of really legendary creators involved. The recent sales for manga, the top 10 sales, your thoughts on that list. Also, Black Clover's anime ending seemingly being a major boost for the manga. Continuing again, number 9, top 10 most sold of the week. Your thoughts on Eden Zero / Fairy Tail News. What do you think it's going to be? Again, I'm imagining it's going to be maybe some sort of crossover. The fact that they're bringing it up together in one is like either going to be a crossover thing. It could be the Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest anime. I just don't know if there's enough material and if they're ready for that, considering Eden Zero is running right now. But you never know. Or could it be something Rave Master related? I hope so. That would be amazing. Saiyuki author health issues. Again, I must stress my prayers, my thoughts go out to her and her family. I want nothing but the best because it sounds like she's been through a hell of a horrible roller coaster, and I didn't like reading it at all. I wish nothing but the best so much. Prayers out, please, for this person. One Piece popularity poll hitting May 5th. Again, just put it out already. Like, yo, I get it's a big deal, but just put it out. And yeah, your thoughts on any of the stories we covered in today's episode. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links of course are in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in. And you guys just watched another episode of ForneverNews. Have an awesome day.